JP, 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 the JP, 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 the JP, JP, the JP show.
Welcome, everybody. We're back. Welcome to the JP show. I am your host, JP, and we're back for episode 17 of the JP show. I'm glad to have you back. I'm glad to be back. We got some topics. We got Get It Off Your Chest, JP, and we got Read My Profile. But before we get into all of that, let's remember to like, subscribe, and comment on the show, which is very important. So, I'm not going to waste too much time. I know I've been going for a very, very, very long time. So we're going to get straight into Get It Off Your Chest, JP. Get it off your chest, JP. Get it off your chest. Your boy is back. Ha ha. Yeah. All right. So get it off your chest today. The one thing I want to say, get it off your chest is, as humans, we have to start walking in our purpose. For the people that's out there that know who they are, that know what their purpose are in life, we have to start walking in our purpose. And for the people that may be kind of like, on that border of, I don't really know what my purpose is, or I don't really know what I'm good at, and stuff like that, I'm going to give you one idea of mine on how you can kind of like scrub out your purpose or whatever, right? But for the people that know what their purpose are, it's time. And I had revelations with myself, and that's one of the reasons why I've been gone for some time, because I've been internally working on myself and trying to manage, the things that I have going on in my life, and getting to a point where I start, working on my purpose, and getting to a point where I can, make my purpose, the head thing, the number one thing that I'm doing in my life, which a lot of times, I will say for a very long time, I have ran away from my purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to do my own thing. I want to be JP, and I want to be the fly guy. And, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm the coolest dude you ever met in your life or whatever. And I'm all that. Yes, I am. I'm all of that I just said. But I do know that I have a purpose on this earth, and it's time for me to start walking in my purpose. And it's time for us as human beings to walk in our purpose. And we have to put those things, those other things because once you start walking in your purpose, I'm telling you, you feel much better. Like today, I was going over some things, and I seen a lady, and my purpose, I know what my purpose is. My purpose is more community based. You know what I'm saying? Like I want, and if like fuels my soul to, help out in the community, whether it's feeding the homeless, whether it's, sheltering the homeless, or, doing all different types of things, in the community, talking to the young kids, trying to get them off the streets and all this other type of stuff. So I'm a community-based purpose person. That's my purpose. And other people's purpose may be other things in life, you know what I'm saying? But mine's just community-based. And so today I was walking by an older lady, and she was standing out in the corner. She looked like, she was, I don't know. She looked, like maybe she was homeless. And so, I gave her some money, and it just dawned on me like, yo, JP, you have to start moving and shaking and start, walking in your purpose and doing the things that, internally, is true and is right. You know what I'm saying? So, and I also want to tell for the people that kind of like, oh, I don't know what my purpose is, or I don't know what I'm good at and stuff like that. This is what you got to do. For the people that's on the borderline, that's like, I don't know this and I don't know that, you have to write down your ideas. Like I have like on a daily basis, I could have 5 to 10 ideas that just come to me. Boom, boom, boom. And since I haven't been recording, I've been having ideas come to me like, I mean, just all day. Just boom, 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 boom. I've been having ideas. I got all these ideas coming to me from different shows, from different entrepreneur things. I got, you know what I'm saying, nonprofit things that I'm working on. I got so many ideas that just comes to me, you know what I'm saying, boom, 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 because my brain is in process and it's working, working, working. And so for the people that's kind of like on the borderline, what you have to do is, I know that you have ideas. You have ideas that come to your brain. What you have to do is when you get an idea, you have to write it down. Listen, you guys don't even understand. Everything that I say right now on this program, on the JP show, it comes from my notes. My notes. I have everything written down in my notes. Everything I do every day is written down in my notes. So if I need something, or if I'm thinking about something, or whatever the case is, I jot it down in my notes. I go straight to my notes. Boom, 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 boom. Today I was talking to a guy and we was talking about, you know, apps and different things like that. And he told me an app, and I took the app and I wrote it down in my note. Boom, boom. This is the app for you to do this and for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? So everything for the people that's wondering, because a lot of people are like, I don't know what I'm good at. Well, I don't know what my purpose is in life. But you got to start with your ideas. Your ideas are there for a reason. You don't come up with these ideas. These ideas don't pop in your brain for just some, you know, the people that's making millions and millions and millions of dollars, sometimes they don't, that's not even their idea. People will pay you for your idea. You know what I'm saying? But for the people that's on the borderline, you have to start jotting down and taking notes. Go, if you don't have a pen and a paper, you got a phone. In that phone is a notepad. Use that notepad. You listen, I could let you guys see, and my notepad in my phone, it's like pages upon pages upon pages filled up. I'm serious. It is filled up because I jot down stuff every single day. Every day I'm writing notes. Whenever I go somewhere, boom, 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 wherever I go and I hear something that somebody may say, I write it down. You know what I'm saying? Write in my notes. You know what I'm saying? So ideas come to you, jot it down. It formulates, and if you work it or whatever, it'll formulate into a purpose. It'll formulate for you. But you gotta jot it down. You gotta have ideas, and don't just wish it off, or just you know what I'm saying. Just don't think about it like that. Like let it form, jot it down, and then let it formulate or whatever. Try to put it into the universe. Once you put it into the universe, like I had an idea that came to me earlier today, and I'm really want to move on it. I'm gonna do my whole research or whatever to try to do this. And I called my homegirl like, yo, you know, what do you think about this right here? Boom, boom, boom. And she was like, oh, it's dope or whatever. And so that's me like putting that into the universe. Like I just put it, instead of me holding it, I put it into the universe. And so it's already traveling. It's traveling. Hopefully I can get to it first, because once it travels, somebody else could get to it. That's the only thing about that. Once it travels, once it gets into the universe, somebody else could get to it. You know what I'm saying? And so you want to make sure that once you put it into the universe, you got to make sure that you start working on it. You know what I'm saying? So, or you can hold it. Don't put it into the universe and hold it, but you got to make sure if you hold it, you got to make sure that you're working it. You know what I'm saying? So, walking in your purpose, very important. And there's people out there that have a purpose, that know what their purpose are. And it's time for us to really get busy, especially as minority people, as black people. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to start walking in our purpose. Another thing I'm going to talk to you guys today on Get It Off My Chest is evaluating yourself on a daily, quarterly, yearly basis. Very, very, very important. Like a lot of times we're walking out of here, we're walking out of the house every day, and we're doing all these different type of things in our lives, and we're not evaluating ourselves. I seen a mother today. She grabbed her son up. It was early in the morning. You know, he was a little, tired or whatever. He's a little baby. She grabbed him up, threw him in the car and all this type of stuff, and was yelling at him. And don't starve me today. It's too early. The baby is like 2 years old. And so we got to evaluate. We have to start evaluating and checking ourselves on a daily basis. Daily, quarterly, yearly. You know what I'm saying? We have to start doing that, because sometimes if we're not checking ourselves, we start moving into bad habits and bad traits. So we want to try to clean these bad habits and bad traits up. So listen, guys, I'm serious. This is a real deal. Like today, I'm coming to you real deal Holyfield with the real spill. We have to evaluate, because a lot of times with men and with women, we think that we know it all. We got all the answers. Nobody can't tell us nothing. And we got to check that. If somebody's not checking you, you got to check yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to check yourself, and you have to evaluate yourself. Every day I evaluate myself. And even times when I'm wrong or whatever, I may not get to it right then and there. But when I see the person or whatever the case is, I go back to that person and let them know, yo, I was wrong. I was incorrect. I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have did that. That's my bad. I love you, my brother, my sister, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? But it's very, very important. On a yearly basis, I evaluate myself for the year. The things that I'm supposed to be doing in life, am I doing it? Am I accomplishing things? Am I moving forward? This is for the men. For the men, listen. Women are coming to me a lot, and they're telling me that you guys are not doing anything. You guys are not accomplishing anything. You got dreams or whatever, but you're not moving it forward. So you got to evaluate yourself on a yearly basis. This year, in the year of 2021, what did I do for myself to move myself forward in whatever I wanted to do in my career, in my love life, and in my social life, and whatever the case is? Did I move myself 1 notch, 2 notch, 3 notch forward? That is the question. You know what I'm saying? Did you move yourself forward in, you know what I'm saying, in 2021? Or did you stay the same as 21, 20, 19, 18? Have you just been floating around through these years? Don't listen for the guys, and it's very important because the women, they're on top of it. I gotta be honest. Women, to me, they struggle more in social kind of aspects. You know what I'm saying? Where there's a lot of women that's like introverts or whatever the case is, or they're shy. They do this whole shy thing all the time. Introverts and shy. And so in social ways, women need to they need help in that way. You know what I'm saying? But they don't need help in career and drive. They don't need help in drive. You know what I'm saying? Like women have it. But for the men, see, the problem is for the men is that their focus is never in the right place. You know what I'm saying? So women are good at evaluating themselves and making sure they're doing the right thing on a professional level. But for the men, their focus is all over the place, on cars, on women, on this, on that. So they don't have that focus, and they're not evaluating themselves. And so, on a yearly basis, they look back at themselves. And I know a lot of dudes that's 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, they still at the same place. They haven't moved forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important for the guys that, we don't just stay stuck in the mud. We want to get it out the mud, yes, but we don't want to get stuck in the mud. You got to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? And you got to evaluate, what are you doing? What are you doing this year? What is your plan for this year? What is your plan for this year? What do you have on your notepad? What do you have jotted down? You want to do this, you want to do that, you want to get a house, you want to get a car, you want to have kids, you want to, a career change, or you want to, what is on the agenda? Another thing I want to talk to you guys today about is for the guys. Let me make sure that this is in my notes real quick. No, I can't give that up right now. But we gotta start evaluating ourselves, and we gotta move forward. We gotta start moving forward, because I know a lot of guys, and I was one of those guys in my 20s that, you know, 21, the age 21, 22, 23, 24, I was just stuck in the mud. It wasn't until I got to my late 20s where I said, you know what? I don't want to be stuck in the mud. I want to get it out the mud. So let me start putting together a game plan. Let me game plan this thing and start work from year to year to year. Let me make sure I'm doing all these different things. And you know what? Sometimes there's different things that pop up in your life that you don't know that's going to pop up that set you back. I will say that for the men and for the women. But let's just make sure that we are evaluating ourselves on a daily basis, because what the daily basis does is that it makes sure that you're checking yourself socially. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to go around on a daily basis like, yo, am I putting in that, am I putting in that work, or am I getting that job that I want to get, or am I focused? Like, you want to do that on a quarterly basis. You know what I'm saying? When the quarter is over, you know what I'm saying, you want to say, yo, what did I do different this quarter than last quarter? And then you evaluate the whole thing yearly. But on a daily basis, you want to check yourself and make sure that your posture is well, you're speaking well, you're evaluating yourself well, you're going out into the public, and you know what I'm saying, you're not making a fool out of yourself, you know what I'm saying, you're not starting any trouble, you're not getting into any trouble, you know what I'm saying, like, you're not, like, I had a guy I was talking to one day, and he was telling me that he was drinking and driving. This is the things that you want to evaluate yourself on. He was like, yo, and he said to me, oh, it's not the first time I got, arrested for drinking and driving. I've been arrested like 3-4 times. They took my life. See, that's the thing that you want to evaluate yourself on. Are you continuing a pattern that, you know what I'm saying, you possibly can't get yourself out of? You know what I'm saying? Because now you're going to go to prison and you're going to do time or whatever. So it's about evaluating yourself evaluating yourself on all levels. You feel me? So let's see. We rocking right now. This episode, we got a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to come back and just go back into the relationship thing. So we're going to talk about a lot of different stuff. And I'm going to make sure that, on the JP show, we going to incorporate a lot of different things, a lot of topics, because, you know what I'm saying, the relationships and everything like that, we going to get into that for sure, because I got a lot of stuff to talk about on the relationship tip, but there's a lot of other things that's going on in life too, and we want to get to those things as well. So let's see what JP has. One more thing I want to say on get it off your chest, JP. So in the dating world, right? In the dating world, you date whatever type of nationality you want to date. You want to date, if I'm JP and I want to date a black girl, I could date a black girl. If I want to date an Asian girl, I could date an Asian girl. Actually, I have dated an Asian girl before. She's one of the best women I've ever dated in my life. If you want to date a white girl, you date a white girl. All different type of flavors and nationalities and everything is out there. So one thing I want to say today is that for all my Dominicanas, and for all let me start with Dominicans first. For all my Dominican women, we know what you're up to. For all the black people, the black African descent people, because I know they feel like they're not from Africa or whatever the case is. This is a JP show. I'm not here to get into all that other political stuff or whatever. But for all my people that know where they're from, listen, for all the Dominican mommies, it's like, yo, I hate to do this, but it's like, everything's not about money, mama. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Everything is not about money. You know what I'm saying? And Dominican women, you guys have a thing over your head. I don't know if you guys know, if Dominican women, if all of you know this or not, but in the black culture, black people look at Dominican women and they're like, she's all about money, 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 money. And Dominican women, you guys have this guys have this thing about y'all where it seems to be that it's all about money. And not all, because I do know some dope Dominican mommies, mamitas, you know what I'm saying? But I do know some other Dominican mommies too that's like really all about money. And one thing I could say about in the black culture is that you got a small portion of black women that are about money, but you got a lot of black women that they'll date a dude that's dead broke. Like, I mean, the nigga is just broke out of his mind. So black women is not so much. There are some, not a lot though. There are some, but you do have a lot of black women that will date a brother that is dead broke with no money at all. I've seen it. I'm looking like, I've seen females pay for the date, the meal, the whole bang, everything. Buying the dude clothes, buying the dude sneakers, buying the dude all types of stuff. Like, I've seen it. Yes. Black women, they are ride or die. I will say that. They will ride for you. If they love you and they're invested in you, they will literally ride for you. But the Dominican mommies, it seems like they all about money. If you ain't got no money, like you could literally step up to a Dominican mommy, and I know that I'm putting this out there or whatever, but you could step up to a Dominican mommy and just say, yo, name your price. Real, I'm being serious. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. You could step up to a Dominican mommy, pull out some cash like this and say, yo, what's up? Name your price. I got it. Let's go. Get in the car. Just like that. Seriously. Listen. If I go up to a black woman and I go, yo, what's up, shorty? Name your price. What's up? Get in the car. Man, she gonna take off her heel and she gonna slap the freaking beard off my face. Real talk. I'm being serious. Now, maybe a young black girl may be like, okay, but like a woman my age? No. A black woman my age? No. She not having that. Yeah, I'm telling you, she's not having that. But a Dominican mommy my age, nah, you could be like, yo, it's so crazy. You could be like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I got paid today. You know what I'm saying? I got that moolah. I got paid today. What's up, baby? I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting there last summer, and a couple people was with me. I ain't shouting nobody name out, but me and some of my guys was sitting in Harlem, and we was chilling, we hanging out, whatever, and we vibing. It's the vibes. How the young people say, it's all about the vibes. It's all about the vibes. So we vibing, and we outside, and Dominican mommy pulls up, her and her girls, and they start handing out cards. Now, I don't speak Spanish or whatever, but we had a couple Spanish dudes that was out there with us. They speak Spanish. So they was handing out their numbers and all this type of stuff. Like, yo, papi, come to me, papi, oh, papa, ooh, I love you, papi, ooh, papi. So I'm like, word, like, what's mommy talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, my man, what's mommy talking about? Because mommy doing all this salsa and all this dancing and spinning around. Oh, papi. So I'm like, all right, bet. So my man was like, she's talking about they got basically a whorehouse. This is all true. And for a lot of people, y'all know what I'm talking about. She was like, yo, my man was like, yo, they was saying that they got a whorehouse. I don't want to say on what street or whatever, but they was like, they got a whorehouse, you know what I'm saying, uptown, and they want us to come through or whatever because, you know, mommy's got to get paid. Mommy's out. They got a whole house filled with Dominican mommies in there ready to do whatever. And I'm like, yo, are you serious? You know, in my mind, you know, I'm always down for the fun or whatever. I'm down for the craziness or whatever. But in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, like, is it, like, what's causing this? Like, what's causing Dominican women in 2022 to drive around Harlem, find guys, and let them know that they're selling vagina? Or we don't make keep it a buck, selling pussy. Let me keep it a buck. Cause I know I got some people that watch my show and they be like, oh, JP, why you gotta, but I gotta keep it a buck. All my peoples in Harlem be like, yo, JP, you gotta keep it a buck. When you do the JP show, keep it real. And I'm gonna keep it real. What be causing them in their mind to be like, yo, I'm about to sell some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 2022. In 1975, I could understand. You know what I'm saying? I could understand. 1975, I get it. I don't agree with it, but I get it. But 2022, I don't understand this. Because there's so many avenues out here to get money. It is literally so many avenues out here to get money. Now, if you say, oh, JP, they might be here illegal or whatever the case is. Okay. I mean, what am I can't rebuttal that. There's nothing I can say about that. They're here illegal. They don't know how to get work. But there's a lot of people here illegal and they're not selling their ass. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in this country. I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of people in this country, and not just Spanish people, all over the freaking world that's in this country. They're getting paid off the books. And a lot of Mexicans, they get paid off they're not selling no butt. They're not selling ass. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Mexican guys, they work. They be working, yo. But for the Dominican mommy, it's a real, like, it's a thing that's out there that Dominican mommies sell pussy. And I just want to know, like, why do you have to sell yourself in 2022? Like, this is a whole nother ball game. If y'all don't know, if y'all haven't caught up on nothing, if y'all been sleepwalking through life, man, y'all better wake up. It's a whole new ball game out here. And all this, even, let me keep it a buck for you. Even the people that got 9-to-5 jobs, y'all better wake up. That's a fact. Y'all better wake up. Because even y'all 9-to-5 people, y'all ain't really got to do that no more. But, you know, hey, I know you guys, you know, you're like, oh, JP, we got benefits, we got 401k, da. Listen, I'm telling you right now, you don't have to work a 9-to-5 no more. You hear me? You don't have to do it. But I don't say nothing. I let people just do whatever they want to do. Because there is a lot of ways out here that you can make money. Now, for the Dominican mommies, I just want to say, you know, don't stop. I know all my boys are going to be like, yo, JP, why you telling them? Listen, come on, man. You can't be selling yourself. There's other ways. Like I just said, there's other ways to get money out here. Even if you're illegal, even if you're here illegally, there's still other ways. You could be a cleaner. You could clean houses or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of people think, oh, you're not going to make that much money. Yes, you will. You could be a nanny. And you're going to make money. For all the people think that nannies don't make money, nannies make a lot of money. Okay? All right, you think this is a game? You think this is a game? I'm joking. No, I'm not. Nannies make a lot of money. Okay, all right. Let me get to my next. All right, so look, right? I'm running out of time. Let me go ahead. This is the JP show. You know, I be talking about talking. I'm always running out of time. So I'm not going to be able to do read my profile. So let me get to my topic of the day. For the guys, you don't have to rob and steal anymore. Listen, in 2022, 2021, there's been a lot of, man, I was watching the news one day. Keep it a buck with you. I was watching the news one day and I seen a girl in Brooklyn. Now, all my peoples from Brooklyn that watch the JP show know exactly what I'm talking about. I seen a girl from Brooklyn get out the car with the hammer, goes up to another girl. The girl is standing on the corner talking to her peoples, and literally blow her brains out from the back. Just shot her in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? Why? I don't know. But for all my brothers out there, yo, you don't have to rob, steal, and kill anymore. Like, you shouldn't have been doing it in the first place, but you don't have to do it no more. Like, it's ridiculous. It's out of control. The killings. If I don't come on the JP show and say something about this black on black crime that's going on out here, or this minority crime, minorities killing each other, then, why do I have a show? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's crazy out here. Every day there's somebody dying. Somebody dying in Harlem, in Brooklyn, in the Bronx. Somebody's dying every single day. And not just dying, but like getting killed, getting murdered, getting robbed, you know what I'm saying, getting ran down on in the store, in the store, and getting their brains blown out. So it's like, it's a lot of cats out here robbing people. And it's like, all you gotta do is open your phone up. If you want to make money, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. If you want to make money, all you got to do is open your phone up and go into your store app. You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? All you got to do is open your phone up. I open my phone up. I'm on my tablet right now. I open my phone up and I go into here. Look, right? I'm going to even put y'all up on something. There's a new, for all the people that watch the JP show, you about to get blessed. You about to get blessed. For all the people that watch the JP show. Look, I'm on my tablet right here. And let me go to my Play Store. I don't even know. Oh, here we go. My Play Store. Right? So I go to my Play Store, and you could put, like, sometimes I put in jobs or looking for a job or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a job. And a whole bunch of apps come up, you know what I'm saying, for jobs. But they say I'm looking for an entrepreneur job, or I got my own thing going on. You know what I'm saying? So there's an app, right? There's an app called Task Rabbit, right? So this app called Task Rabbit is an app where you set your price, right? You set your price. Let's say you wanna charge somebody $150 an hour. That's what you can charge. You set your price, and what you do is, whatever you good at, you put on the app. If you fill out the whole situation and put your name, your profile, you put your face up there, your email, and all this type of stuff, and you put on there what you good at. If you good at building houses, put that on there. If you good at, you know what I'm saying, cleaning, put that on there. If you're a good nanny, put that on there. If you're a good dog walker, put that on there. Whatever you good at, whatever you're good at, you put that on there. What happens, what it is it's a service. So you put, what you're good at, what you can do good. You know what I'm saying? If you're a mover, especially movers, like, that's the big thing. Because everybody's moving, especially summertime's coming up. A lot of people are going to be moving. So if you got like a box truck or a van or whatever the case is, and you're a mover, you put that on there. What happens is that there's people out here that need movers, or need a babysitter, or need a nanny, or need a painter, or need somebody to build something for. I need somebody to build a deck for me, or whatever the case is. There's people out here that's looking for that. So they go on TaskRabbit and they say, hey, I'm looking for I'm looking for a painter to paint my walls. You're a painter. So then they, you know what I'm saying, through the app, they hit you up and say, yo, how much would you charge to paint my walls? You tell them, hey, I charge, $150 an hour or whatever the case is. If they wanna rock with it, they rock with it. They hire you, you go in, you do the job, boom, boom, boom. Make sure you do a good job, whatever it is. Make sure that you do a good job. And then from there, you know what I'm saying? They give you 5 stars, just like kind of like Uber. You drive somebody around, boom, boom, boom. And when they get out, you get them 5 stars. The money goes directly into your account and you're good. And that's the same way it works with TaskRabbit. So if you need a job or if you doing something, I got a friend last month, he made $10,000 on TaskRabbit. 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 Go to your Play Store and put that in. You know what I'm saying? And look it up. Do your research on it. I'm telling you, you're going to find good things being said about TaskRabbit. You could literally go in there. Let's say you got a week off and you're like, you know what? I want to try TaskRabbit out. I'm a good dog walker. You know what I'm saying? You go on TaskRabbit. Hey, I'm a dog walker, whatever. You put in how much you charge? $45 an hour to walk dogs. Okay? They call you up. Listen, they call you up. There's millions upon millions of people. And you don't just have to do it in your city. You could do it throughout your whole state or another state or whatever. There are people here. There are so many people that are looking for help. They need help. You know what I'm saying? So you put in, oh, I'm a dog walker. I charge $45 an hour. They call you up or whatever. They hit you through the app. From the app, they let you know, oh, I'm looking for your services or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go through, talk about, maybe they say, hey, you're a little bit too high. Is there any way you could come down? That's up to you if you're negotiable in that way where you could come down or whatever the case is. But then if they like what you're talking about, boom, they hire you. Bam. My man is a mover. My man quit his job. My man was working security. He was working security in New York City, in Harlem, working security. He quit his security job and he started doing TaskRabbit. Basically, you're an entrepreneur. This is your business. You know what I'm saying? You're not working for nobody or whatever. You're working for yourself. He started working. He started doing his TaskRabbit. He got in there, fill out the whole thing or whatever. First he was cleaning. And he was like, people would call. He's like, yo, I charge like freaking $45 an hour. I would go to people's house. And he's like, one person, I went over the house. They just wanted me to clean the counter off. I cleaned the counter off. It took me like 10 minutes. They paid me, you know what I'm saying, $45 just to clean the counter off. You know what I'm saying? Which took me 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you go to your next job. Because you're going to get a lot of jobs lined up. You know what I'm saying? So you have job at the job at the job. My man's like, yo, I literally made $10,000 in the month of January. You know what I'm saying? So look at that for all the guys out there. Listen, I'm telling you. And when you put in TaskRabbit, a whole bunch of other job opportunities comes up. You know what I'm saying? So when you put that in, man, it's like a million other job opportunities comes up. So like I'm clicking TaskRabbit right now. And I mean, we got InstaWork. They got InstaWork. You know what I'm saying? And not Instagram, InstaWork. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, look, I wish you guys could see. Can you see this? It's like, this is TaskRabbit. That's TaskRabbit right there. Right there. This right here is all other job opportunities that's out there. So for all the people out there that's robbing and stealing and beating people up and taking people money or whatever, open your phone up and open your app. Yo, it's the JP Show. I love you guys. Yo, TaskRabbit, I'm going to put the app, I'm going to put the name of the app in the details or whatever so you guys can check that out. But yo, like, comment, subscribe on the show. Before I go, I actually wanted to talk about Dominican women and Puerto Rican women. So Dominican women, you know, I told you about the money situation. They all about money, and they doing all these different type of things just to get it, like things that's like you dealing with your body or whatever. They doing these things just to get money. Puerto Rican women, they're not doing that. They're not doing that. Some of them, a small bit. But for the Puerto Rican women, you guys are not all, definitely not all, because I know some Puerto Rican women that are cool. But Puerto Rican women, you guys have a stigma of being violent, being beating up your boyfriends, angry, cutting people. Does that ring a bell? Cutting, like you guys cutting people in the face. Another thing too about Puerto Rican women that a lot of dudes, this is for all my Boricuas, all my Puerto Rican women out there. A lot of guys, and I know a lot of Puerto Rican women, they love black guys. Dominican women too. But a lot of Puerto Rican, they love black guys. And we love you too, Puerto Rican women. Don't get it messed up. We love you too. But a lot of Puerto Rican women, I don't know if anybody ever told y'all this before, but y'all talk too much. I'm sorry that I gotta be the one to tell you this, but you talk too much. Listen, brothers, we talk amongst each other or whatever. And so a lot of brothers is saying like, yo, Puerto Rican women, I'm down for the Puerto Rican mommies. They dope. We love them. Sexually, they're on another level. But they talk too much. They talk your head off. My goodness. I mean, I was dating this one Puerto Rican girl. Man, literally, I had fell asleep and woke up. Like, you know how you fall asleep on somebody? The girl was still, she didn't even know I fell asleep. Yo, she didn't even know I fell asleep. I woke up, oh, for real? You still talking? Puerto Rican women. Listen, if you want to date, you want to have a successful relationship with a black guy, you have to, you got to get some tips from black women. Get some tips from black women on how to date a black guy. Because black women, they'll talk to you or whatever the case is. They talk, whatever, boom, boom, boom. But they don't over talk. It's a difference. Like Puerto Rican women, they over talk and they got this mommy thing. They got this real mommy thing where they think they're your mother. And I know that some guys probably love that shit. Like, oh, but there's other guys out here that's like, yo, I'm not really in for the whole mommy situation. Like, that's another thing. Puerto Rican women, listen, I know you guys love black guys and we love you too. But look, this is the thing. If you're going to be with a black guy, you cannot be his mother. You think it's a joke? Y'all think this is a joke? I'm being serious. You cannot be his mother, and you can't over talk. You can talk. I ain't saying you can't talk, whatever, boom, boom, boom. But a lot of you over talk. So you gotta chill. You gotta know how to. There's a science to talking. Now, if you find yourself dry mouth, then that means that like you doing too much. If you can't like feel the saliva in your mouth, if your mouth is dry, that means that you're over talking. You're over talking the conversation. If the guy has to say, "Oh, let me talk, let me finish my statement," that means you're over talking. Because it's supposed to be you're supposed to be conversing. Conversing means two or more parties that are intertwining in conversation. But if you're just talking, and he's not saying anything, all he's saying is, yeah, oh, word, really, oh, mommy, really, mommy, oh, mommy. That's the JP Show. I'm out. Love you guys. Peace.